Major highways leading to Gauteng are expected to experience high traffic volumes until late in the evening. Gauteng traffic police have intensified visibility across the province to ensure safe return of holidaymakers heading home from other provinces. Patricia Fasagi is at Petrol Port east of Pretoria. Patricia, thank you so much for your time. Now, you've been monitoring that particular road since morning. Just talk to us about the traffic volumes at the moment. What is happening there?
Good afternoon, Unati, and to our viewers. Traffic volumes have certainly doubled since we've arrived this morning here at Petrol Port, of course, as a lot of road users are making their way back to Gauteng and to, of course, the various destinations that they're heading to. But often when we speak about road carnage, we focus on motorists, and we tend to, report less on the plight of pedestrians. And they too are very much impacted, as we have learned that 2 pedestrians died instantly when they were knocked down earlier today. Silo Maremani just joins me again just to give us an update there. Just take us through that incident.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. The situation has now changed on our roads. Our freeways are heavily busy. Just earlier around 12 o'clock this afternoon, on the N3 northbound, just after Modderfontein Ofrem, 2 pedestrians attempted to cross the road at the same time. They were both fatally injured. Unfortunately, we lost them. So it's an unpalatable situation, I must say, Patricia. Our message to our pedestrians: remember, it's illegal for a pedestrian to be on a freeway on foot. If their vehicle got stuck, they should remain inside the vehicle. Adults should make sure that they take care of the young ones so that we do not have calamities such as the one that we have encountered 2 hours ago. And
just take us through how rife are the incidents of pedestrians who are also impacted, in particular when it's long holidays like the Easter weekend, festive and so on. How rife are these incidents?
Well, the situation is very rife, I must say. Even on the, let me say, on the N1 between Olifantsfontein and Samrand Avenue, we have lost some pedestrians over the weekend. So it does happen. The problem is that some of these pedestrians do not want to make use of public transport, which I think is much more safer if they can go to our public transport operators. Let's say perhaps they do not have enough money. But for them to linger around on the freeway, remember the maximum speed limit on the freeway is 120. Some of these vehicles are not driving that maximum speed. I mean, a vehicle at 60 km per hour has the potential to kill a pedestrian. It's a no-no on our freeway. So these situations are very rife. And we are really appealing to our pedestrians to make sure that they are safe.
Another unfortunate incident that relates to what we were speaking about earlier today, the rife, or rather the increasing incidents of spiking. We have an unfortunate situation of somebody who died after being attacked last night.
Yeah, that's correct. I've just learned that the person who was attacked last night has actually, passed away. Let me also just pass my condolences to the bereaved family as well. But I want to make an appeal. That was not the only incident we have had. I think we had another one on the R8 Mabopane Freeway last night. You know, these days, if it is avoidable for the motorists to drive at night, let them avoid it. They need to be extra vigilant. These criminals move from one point to the other, and sometimes it becomes extremely difficult for us as law enforcement officials to try and stretch ourselves wherever we can. But I must say that, of course, our law enforcement operations are there, but these incidents are happening. They go to quiet areas where it is very quiet, such as your N4 Platinum Freeway towards Rustenburg. That road, at times, it becomes very quiet, and spikers just come and nap on our motorists. And we are appealing to everyone to ensure that they really exercise care and become extra vigilant.
Right, thank you so much. Now, as we've been saying that we're at the petrol port, there's a lot of activity taking place here, and of course the management of petrol port, they also have their hands full helping the various road users who are stopping here to get refreshments and really just take a break. Those who are in particular fatigued, as we know that fatigue is a huge problem that may lead to accidents and so forth. So the management here, they have their hands full to make sure that everybody is catered for. I'm now joined by Ntate Tebogo Mashita. Thank you so much for joining us. You have your hands full. It's a packed lot of people that you have to cater for. How are you managing?
Thank you, Patricia, for the opportunity. We try to manage with all the staff we've got. As you can see, most of our customers are coming from various Easter holiday destinations, so nobody's off today, unfortunately. We try to get all our staff to be here, and then, as you can see, we are working in conjunction with the law enforcement. As you can see, the TMPD, Tshwane Traffic Police are here, the Gauteng are here. So we try by all means, and also the traffic wardens are here to try and see if everyone is safe, our customers are safe around our filling station here.
Resources, manpower, is that sufficient?
We try. We're sufficient at the moment. We've got sufficient, like I said. We try that all our staff should be here, and we also got some of the extra casuals that we use during this period. So far, so good.
Until when normally during this time does the pressure continue? Would you be seeing volumes like this until tomorrow, or does it actually wind off today?
Look, normally when this Easter comes, normally the school holidays is closed. But now with the school opening on Wednesday, so tomorrow it will still be busy like this, and the traffic will also be maybe around midnight by tonight.
To people who are stopping here, what's your appeal on them?
Our appeal on them is we do have extra toilet facilities for them to use, so they don't have to queue on our bathrooms as we tried. And let them please be vigilant, as the crime is everywhere. Let them check that their car is properly closed so that they can be sure that they are safe, and let them be sure that their children are safe. They don't run around, as we've got high traffic volumes, so that their children can be safe.
All right, thank you so much. There are also other services that are present here to obviously accommodate everybody that stops here. The Gauteng Health Department have also brought in some of their services. So motorists are being stopped, those who are willing to have their blood pressure checked, to have their sugar levels checked, and those who just need immediate medical assistance. There is a crew here that is obviously catering for that immediate medical attention that some motorists might need, those who are traveling with small children who also need urgent attention. So there is really a barrage of services that are being rolled out. It's not just about traffic monitoring and urging motorists to adhere to the rules of the road, but really just to reiterate again the message from the Gauteng traffic officials to motorists. If you're planning to travel late at night, try and avoid your secluded roads, the outskirts and those dark roads, as there has been an increase in the number of spiking incidents. You've heard here from Mr. Seloma Remane, a victim who was attacked last night, unfortunately died, and another incident as well that shocked the Metro Police that had happened on the Mabopane Highway. So a lot of those elements are also taking place. Criminals obviously taking advantage of the fact that many people are on the roads, and some of them might be on the roads in those dark areas, in those in the outskirts, late at night. Try and use the national roads if you can, but remain vigilant wherever you are. It's back to studio.
Patricia, thank you so much for that. Of course, Patricia Versagich monitoring developments there at the petrol port. And of course, that is east of Pretoria. We'll continue to focus on the roads today as a lot of holiday makers make their way back home following the Easter break.